Hello everyone, welcome to the Crack of Noon. Happy noon to our friends in Denver. Today we're going to be playing our high half elf warlock. That just rolls off the tongue. We're in the druid village. It's going to be a lot of conversation today, but maybe some fights, maybe some skill checks, a whole lot of saving, possibly some save scum. I'm going to try to stay away from it as much as possible, but there are some critical things in here, so expect at least a reload. With that said, let's go ahead and switch my scene here. Say hello to everyone in chat. And switch over to the game and get started. So here we are after we, sorry. That's my bad. Let's try that again. So here's the big battle with the hill, goblins, villagers. You can go back to the previous one and check that out. Afterwards we came in through there. Came up here, there was a conversation happening. We stole some gloves off of a guy. They're kind of cool. Came up here, we talked to her, nothing important. And now, we're just going to explore the druid village. So let's go over here.
Cannon?
That's the guy we were just talking to.
No! Get up, Cannon!
So here's one point I don't have to drop a quick
He's not
save.
breathing! Go find a healer!
It's too late. He's gone.
No!
Oh, we're talking with Shadowheart. I don't know that there's anything to do here. And I don't know that if we speak with her, it's going to affect us. It being early access, it could go either way. With her, I would say don't waste your time, but generally I would pick two. We'll just go with two.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
Eligus?
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
Good to know. You could hold a horde off.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
How far are we?
If the road was clear, 10 days' walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Alright. So the one thing I was going to do... Let me do this real quick. Get everybody reorganized. We're gonna level. There's a few things I wanted to do here. We have invisibility as a spell. We're picking up Pact to the Chain. We get a familiar. And we get to replace the spell. I want to replace Tasha's. It's concentration. It's pretty powerful for the beginning, but just not what we're looking for. Misty Step is super useful, this being a Larian game. So we're going to switch out for that. That'll take care of Taff. Shadowheart. Pick Picked up a whole lot of new spells. Blindness, hold person, awesome. Prayer of healing, awesome. Silence. We're going to come in here and customize her spells, but we'll go through this. She picked up mirror image, pass without a trace. I think she already had that, didn't she? No, it's blessing of the trickster. Aid and lesser restoration, another big spell. We're hopefully going to be able to create water at random here in a moment. So we'll get rid of that. And I really don't like these being concentration spells. We definitely want to pick up hold person, prayer of healing, and lesser resto, so. Bane is a charisma check, so we want to keep that up. That's a good debuff. That is a really cool spell to have, but again, concentration. We'll go with that for her. New spells for Gale. We're going to customize here and pick up. Actually, we'll cancel that. We'll start down here with our leveled ones. Grease is really cool to combine with Firebolt. You can start a conflagration. Jump, I don't think we need as much right now. We're going to keep Mage Armor on him. We're about to the point where Sleep's not as useful. And I really don't like Witch Bolt. It's pretty powerful for the beginning when you're limited on spells, and we're still at that point. But I don't know if it's not working right or if it's a limitation of the coding, the way that they have the spell. But I've never been able to switch targets using Witch Bolt, so we'll just drop that. Protection is not bad. Blur is good too. Go with those. It's strange. Magic Missile had come up before. Oh, that's because we didn't do this. Gotcha. No to blur. Pick up hold person, I think. Another Misty Step wouldn't hurt, and there are a variety of spells that we could use on him, but that's where we're going. So there's the spells that we have added to our spellbook now. And we're going to pick them up. And Asterion gets his Archetype. As an Arcane Trickster, you get some casting and extra stuff you can do with Mage Hand. We're going Thief, primarily for fast hands. He gets 2 bonus actions. That means he can dash and hide in the same turn. Should really unlock some options with him. We need to get him some AC and hit points. So there's that. Now we can go up over here, or we can go over here. We're going to take a left, and we'll come back down this way here in a moment. So another tiefling.
Not now. Please.
It's a whole city of tieflings, and the squirrel is interesting if you can communicate with them. interesting. I think this fight was better. Little dash. Let's see about luring him up. Wow, we can't even get all the way to the shadows. I think maybe there will work. We'll see. And we still have another action. Warlock, I want to get close, but pull the bugbear back. Good old Eldritch Blast. Wow, it actually hit. And of course, she is now in the way of Gale, right? Yeah. Just outside of range. Super close. 18 meters, that is pretty much our max range if I'm not mistaken, so. See about dashing to see if we can get around Shadowheart. We can. And just set him up right there. Sure, we'll hide. Ooh. One hit. Did we succeed? I didn't see that. Of course, it's not listed there. It says he's not hiding. And this guy is no longer threatened. Let's just get up on him. We took his daggers off. Gotcha. Swing on this. Twice. Oh, that was a misclick. Boom. So we're actually going to reload that. I think I should be coming this from that angle. Thing of note is most people have different things happen in their game. Just the state of the game as you load. Will change. Now, yeah. Let's do a reload because I really liked the way that it went beforehand. And we'll just kind of fast forward through the conversation we've already had. Going around the other side, I managed to surprise the bugbear and took him out in a single round. Maybe a lot of this going on once we actually get to the conversations. You will notice when we went around that route, the bugbear had his back to us. Nope.
Cannon?
Stop.
He's gone, Arca.
No! Don't be sorry. Fetch some help. Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no, wait!
Interesting.
What are you doing?
I'm fine with that.
Glad you made it. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs. Maybe. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe?
So this time we're going to go to the right. This should not take too long. Dropping that, picking up that. Keeping Bane, dropping these two. Picking up those two. That's it for her. We're going to keep invisibility and switch out Tasha's for Misty. We'll go ahead and take care of Asterion real quick. Now with Gale, we were going to pick up Magic Missile and Hold Person, right? Drop Sleep for Mage Armor. Drop that for that. And Witch Bolt for Hold Person. And we're good. Now's a good time for a quick save.
Feel like we're being watched.
We're going around this way this time. What's with these low percentages to hit? Bugbears have high dex. I do need to get daggers on him. And now, let's just firebolt him. The stench of burning fur. Yep, run, run, run. not going to be able to do offhand attack for 7 points of damage. So we'll come back and protect the caster. Send her on in. Sacred Flame will probably not take him out either. Pretty rare to land that on a bugbear. And we'll see if this works. There it is.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. But too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
We have an option for deception here. And I'm a little suspicious of it personally, because the target roll is 1. So it's basically saying if you choose to do this, you do it. Unless you roll a 1.
That bloody Irenes! Devils just can't stand to lose. Here. Now go back to the pit that made you.
Friend and I were having a discussion about succubi the other day. I think it's Irenes that creates them, right? I think they are the progenitors, one of the progenitors anyway. So that one much better, right? I guess that's supposed to be an elevator. Doesn't really matter, we're going all the way around. And I'm not sure which way is faster. Here's the soul coin we picked up. And I'm a little afraid to put those gauntlets on. Not being a follower of Gut. Now, in the old editions of D&D, animal handling was a wisdom-based check, I believe. And I don't know if they've kept that or changed it to charisma. If they have, that makes a lot more sense of how, you know, there's a druidic village full of tieflings. But tieflings are often
I won't leave
displaced
them behind.
You're
due to
going to
racism.
get us killed!
I'm gonna drop a quick save here because I do want to try and get some loot off of this guy real quick. We want his staff. Success. We'll take those if we can get them. Cool. I think that weapon wasn't available before. Money. Hey, how's it going? Really? Picking pockets? No idea.
We don't even know these people!
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us. That's not what I said. Can you stop shouting? No?
Oh, you will. You will definitely regret this. Oh, is he gonna run off now? He's got to look around for the thief. that is one thing. If you successfully steal, the people you steal from will eventually notice that something is missing and go looking for a thief. Now here we have the option to lie and just say, hey, I have no idea who it was. I mean, we're stealing, why would we not lie as well?
I won't leave them behind.
You're
But
going to get
sometimes-
us killed.
There we go. See if we can get the leather armor. Nope. So we definitely want the staff because that's going to allow us to create water, which can get rid of fire. We took that out of our one spellcaster who had it up. We can't always put it back on Gale, but it feels like a waste of a spell slot if you can get it on an item. The armor's really good. I didn't get a good chance to check out that hatchet, but that looks like a good weapon for our Warlock as well. It applies fire on a hit. Send him back and start all over. Definitely want that. Sweet. Let's go for this. Reload. We're just gonna save scum here to get these items, and we'll try to avoid save scumming elsewhere, but I promise some save scumming today. I'm gonna deliver. Wow, fell right off the bat, huh? Can I get some weighted dice, please? I think the plan for the stream today is pretty much just to finish up the main area of this village. Talking to everybody, progressing the main quest, and we'll get maybe another small area, and that should be that. I have no idea what we're going to do tonight. We'll see. Alright, we'll do one more load. Well, I say one more. We'll do a load, and the only thing we're worried about getting right this moment is that staff. And I'll probably try to do some more thieving there later on, maybe off stream, we'll see. We do have a lot of people to talk to today. Not what I wanted to do. good enough for now. We'll just drop another quick save. We have people to chat with down there. There's not much going on right here, so.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
What? Pockets? Nope.
Of course it does. You would choose
Now I gotta reload again
strangers
because I
over
gave it
us.
up? Really? I thought one was always I didn't
Not
see
what I
anyone.
said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Gotta have that staff. We'll just skip on the pickpocketing for now. We're about to pick him up. Will. I'm not going to throw him in the party just yet. We'll keep this party formation for the moment. And I'll do some trading and stealing with him later on. Cal, Roland, and Leah.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
We have a persuasion check again. Oh. I was a target of one earlier, I thought.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergen. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Quick convo with this guy. Nothing much.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Poor kid.
Elbows high. Now pull back and swing.
There is Will. Pop another quick save.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Go on. Give me your best shot. Not bad. Again. Hey, keep focus. See how I used your own force against you?
I can't do it.
Because you're trash, kid.
Of course you can. It just takes time. I didn't become the Blade of Frontiers overnight.
We'll leave the kid alone.
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. An unknown face commands your mind. Rust-red skin, gnarled horns.
I'll be damned to the hells. You were on the ship.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
So now we have picked up a new skill with it, Persuasion. And we can use the worm that's in us for things, but it's bad to do. We have a Warlock. That does give us a unique conversation, so we will pick it, but it's not.
Keep at it, kid.
Anything special.
A creature? Well, sounds like that parasite's really wormed its way in. We've both got bugs tickling our grey matter. And I've been having the strangest dreams. I haven't turned into a mind flayer just yet. But sooner or later, my luck will run out. Been thinking I need a healer. And I reckon you've been thinking the same.
I have. Sooner the better, I think, gets brownie points with Asterion and Shadowheart.
I've been waiting for this druid Halsin to return. They say he's pretty powerful. He could probably help us. Problem is, the goblins have nabbed him. We better go find him before we start growing talons and tentacles.
Halsin's dead. I'm gonna call it. Or he'll die, like, as soon as we get there. Yeah, we can do it together.
Excellent idea, but I have a condition.
Go on.
Look at these kids. They've no chance on the road, not while goblins infest it. I've got the grandest of plans. You and me, we kill the goblin horde's leaders. That should scatter the buggers. Frontier justice, I call that. What say you?
Now, if we say we're on board, we lose with Asterion and Shadowheart. So we'll do the non-answer answer. We could just tell him to go to camp and wait for me.
I love your spirit, but you're full up. But when the time comes, just holler. The Blade of Frontiers will come calling. A splendid plan. Let's chat there.
Gil approves of another caster, it looks like.
Stupid apprenticeship.
These kids, I don't think they really have anything special to say, right?
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Good for Mull.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Sure you
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
will. I was gonna say, are we gonna get killed by a tiefling kid?
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Are those worse than hobgoblins?
Okay, so...
And again.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well.
Thank you.
A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Now, I kind of want to play this character pretty chaotic, but not necessarily evil. But not necessarily good either. So, we could be inquisitive. We could say, hey, go kill. The other one. I like 4. That's a good one. We'll do that one on our evil playthrough, obviously. I think I want to go with 2.
Good job. Now they're even more scared.
Swing and swing and... Oh!
I think you've inspired them enough today.
Lovely. We'll drop another quick save. I know we've got a check coming up here.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
One?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
We have a low strength. We have a couple from dexterity. Okay, +4. Straight roll. Let's see what we get. What's the difficulty? 8. Hey, we made it.
Like this, you mean?
Everybody approves.
Step, step, strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One,
Oh,
definitely.
yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Swing and swivel and wait.
Wait.
Now lunge!
A battle axe, eh?
One more time.
Just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
It's a pretty awesome weapon. Be great if we had a fighter. Drop another, well, we'll just make sure to drop another quick save before we chat with anyone else. We're headed that way, but I do want to come back around here and talk to everyone. You'll notice a lot of critters running around all throughout here. These are not red, so they're safe to loot.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Swing and swivel and wait. Wait. Now lunge! Excellent.
Care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Okay, so space is still hotkey for take all. Cool stuff. Drop another quick save and talk to this fella, Zoru.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
No idea. A little poem
that
about
everything?
the gods.
I think that's everything.
Pause if you like. What are you doing, Aramis?
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
She's grabbing what she can.
Just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Now, we do have to run down here and check this out. Because if we don't, she'll be, well, just gonna
Why
kill
not?
her anyway.
That's what her kind did to Cannon.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with.
We'll step between. That's pretty chaotic, right?
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You move.
We'll go for Persuasion. Although we could do either. Yeah, shoot me. I dare you. Watch, we'll fail and she'll do it.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I think compassion towards monsters. Goblins are a race these days, but traditionally they were considered monsters. I think that would be a good aspect for this character. So yeah, 1.
Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Will and Lizelle both disapprove. Okay. So now we can actually chat with her. Right?
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's the Absolute?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
I do like to, but I want to pursue this line.
My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyarg.
Booyarg. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Everybody's got pothead eyes, right? Everybody's eyes have a little red tinge. Maybe not his anymore. Weird.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it.
Nobody
My tribe
like
ain't as friendly as I am. Well, hurry up. I got all the time in the world. You don't.
Goblins aren't exactly renowned healers, but we can't afford to ignore any options.
Yep, one.
Perhaps this gut creature stole something that could be useful. A scroll, a potion, a cranial extractor.
You're gonna be sorry!
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments.
What's the Yawning Portal?
An inn in Waterdeep. Ooh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see. Full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist.
What was the standoff about?
Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room.
They really need to animate his face more for a story like that. I'm sure it's in the works. What happened next?
I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Well, I'd drink to that.
Oh, you thieves are all boring.
So these
Even
are
your
gold as
cages are
opposed to red,
boring.
so there's nothing in there because we have not been captured. There is evidence.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
We could have sent that to camp, but we're not going to worry about it right now. There is a secret door here that we have to check for, and then it just curves back around to here. For the moment, I'm going to leave it.
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Soru. come down here, finish chatting to everybody, and then we'll head to the Druid Circle.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools? Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Forge is holding on by a thread.
The best. People came from as far as Neverwinter to buy my swords. Funny how things change when your bloodline becomes a problem. Guess I'll be starting over in Baldur's Gate. I hope people are more open-minded there.
We'll see what he's got. More stuff to steal. We'll want that for Shadowheart. We'll want that. Probably want that. It's a good offhand weapon, I think. It's strength-based, though. Could replace our hand axe. Great sword, dagger. And some arrows. It's interesting that they put these, you know, lesser, I mean, they're not even magical. I would call them lesser magical items in. Protection against crits. That is pretty useful, usually. Okay. We shall leave. Come back and save Scum.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Tieflings need help.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Why are you so eager?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
We have the Baldurian option. Everybody should have that, though. Yeah. Potential for more quests.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly. Few can match me, in either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Okay. We've already spoken to her, we'll see.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Okay.
Step, parry, swing, lunge.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Bowl of Grey Goo reminds me of home. Let's ask what it is.
Food. You want it or not?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
I'm sure we can use that later. Oh, look, really.
Hold. And step. Swing. Parry. Swing.
One more time.
We'll go talk to her, but I do want to finish up here.
I miss my forge.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back.
Bolo's Guide to the Behavior of Nymphs. Okay. We'll drop a quick save. Auntie Ethel, I don't know if you've been watching more videos, but
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Oh, nothing as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not, I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
I promise you have.
She sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I am inclined to tell her everything.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
So here we go. Something strange about you.
Oh? Whatever do you mean, Petal? Faye, I hope you're not calling me a dryad or, bless us and save us, one of those Eladrin, flighty buggers. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and potions are as exciting as it gets for these old bones. But enough nattering, I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Take that
back. Alright, we just have a few more people over here to chat with. And this person.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Okay.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts.
Right.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Another quick save.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
We'll say he stood up.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did the goblins come from?
They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Mind if I have a look?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea where it is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Sure you will. Scuffed Handbill, Adventurers Wanted, Sam Master. All his titles. The Night Song. Okay. Talk to these two, and then we will be on our way to the center of the grove, by the way.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
So we have two Baldurian options. And I think that's going to lead, assuming they both survive, both of them there, but more than likely one of them's going to die and the other one will live there. Or live there. Probably, you know. Significant other like that dies, you live at the bar. Finding a clean room is nice. We will go with rough and tumble or the nicer one? We'll just say Elf Song.
I think I've heard of that place. Something about a stuffed dragon's head in one of the dining rooms. It's settled, Dennis. You, me, and the Elf Song Tavern first thing when we arrive. If we see you there, we'll get you a pint. For your finder's fee.
So just a thing of note.
I suppose we'll start in the outer city. Get a little business going.
Your spiced tea is life-changing. And I can bake up almond cakes 20 at a time.
Most of this lore that they're throwing at us, the Elf Song Tavern, a variety of names, they're all canon. This is real stuff in D&D that has a history. Our story is our own, but they are throwing in established lore, basically. Alright, Donnie, we're gonna drop a hard save. A little advice. Little birdie told me to drop a good save after that conversation with Auntie.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
This kid. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
That's another grunt. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Failed a perception check. But all three of you were looking directly at him.
One more time.
We'll save scum this one. Fine, a little fish, a little dark fish. Now, we do not have a high wisdom. We don't really have any bonuses to perception, so this could be difficult. I don't know, but I think all of the skill checks are made by the main character, even if you have a conversation with someone else. But before we do that again, I would like to visit our other characters, such as you. Perception. It's +3. Is she proficient? Oh, she's an urchin, and she's evil. Shar has got us a darkness, secrets, and loss. Okay. Okay. I really don't see where you would pick up your proficiencies information. Okay. You. No bonuses to perception. And you. A wise thief? Seriously? It's got +4 to perception, so Asterion it is.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Hey. Ugh. -1, seriously? Not looking good. Yeah, 16, that's a rough roll. Wow, so close.
You look the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
Interesting. That was a hiccup with the, I guess we have inspiration. So we got a free roll on that, and it gave us another free roll, and then instead of seeing what the roll was or anything, it just went right to the failed roll from before. Yeah. I need my dice loaded for me, not for the game. I don't think anyone has investigation. It's int. Yeah, reroll base. She rolls base. He would have some. I don't know how hard the perception check is the thing.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible. Oh. He's still staring right. You see nothing. As you turn back,
Hey,
the child slips between the rocks.
I'll investigate. See how much our target went down. Still a rough target. Still could fail. Just we'll roll again just to see what happens.
You look the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
So this may take a moment. And if I have to reload again, we'll do a brief bio. Less than 5 minutes, less than 2. Well, maybe about 2. Because it's cold in the basement.
He stares right. He's still staring. You see nothing. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a concealed entrance. No trigger or handle, though. No way to open it.
So that worked out. We'll drop a quick save. Try to drop a quick save. I wonder how that'll work out with a quick save in the middle of a cast. That would be where we come out, I guess. And that will take us down there. Okay. Sure. We'll send all this to camp. We may need more than 1 or 2 robes. I think we have 2 at the moment. I don't see it in red, so hey, nice. Collector of valued objects.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Sure, we'll take it.
Call it. Heads or tails.
Always heads, right?
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
We'll call him on this.
Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. They're not lucky rings. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. My father left and my mother, she's so sick. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have.
Lies. Sounds like a scam.
I don't know what you mean.
Tinker's trash scam. And clumsy, okay. Or war widow. I would say it's a modified war widow scam.
The hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn.
Please, go on.
Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Let's trade.
I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got.
These tools might come in handy. You got a lot of gold, little guy. Starfish, fork, shovel, plate, ink pot, guide to distractions. Resistance to ants. Being really invisible. Infinite wishes. Lyconesis? Ah. We will buy the book. I do like lore. Can barter, can't we? This is my first time trading in the game, despite having like 8 videos up. Oh, gotcha. I wanted to haggle, actually. See if I could get the price down, but I guess that's not an option. So we'll just throw the gold at. That's weird. So the evening up doesn't work. I don't want to give him all of my gold. Ah, there we go. Done.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
I wanted to support a young businessman.
Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care. Safe travels.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away.
Okay.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what?
Oh, cool. We can just come back and trade whenever. We'll talk to Sylphie, then we'll take a short break.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
What's your side of the business?
What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
They did a good job with the kids. They usually do. I remember some choice moments involving kids in some of Valerian Studios' previous games. A comprehensive and practical guide to the craft of staged magic called Doorbell's Guide to Distractions. Okay. Creased pages indicate a much read excerpt entitled Making Money with Magic. I'll let you guys read that on your own. It's pretty good. Show don't tell. Something along those lines. Drop a hot new save and take our bio break. And I think we're gonna stop the stream and we'll restart. We're gonna separate this video up into 2 parts and see how that goes. So instead of doing like a 3-minute break, we'll do a short, maybe 30 minutes or so, maybe longer. We may just wait till 5. I do need to eat and take care of some things as well. But we will be back tonight. I don't know if I do know we're going to continue playing our Warlock. Let's just commit to that, and we'll see you when that comes.